All right, here in No Reserve we have our 1995 Ford F-250. It's an extended cab, long bed, XLT. It's got the automatic hubs, 460 automatic. It's got the manual shift transfer case. It's got the C5 axle code with 410 gears, limited slip rear differential. It's only got 147,000 original miles. Always a Washington Northwest truck, so we don't use any salt on the road. No accidents. Low ownership, clean Washington title, and is 100% from top to bottom, original paint and body. All original pinstripes, the Oxford, a nice color combo with the Oxford white, and then this is called Tourette Red Metallic, but it's like a nice medium metallic red. It does have Bushwhacker fender flares on it. It's got killer, fully forged 16x10 weld Outback wheels. It's got the really nice covers that go over the top of it. It's got the automatic hubs. So they're fully protected and covered. Let me go ahead and take you inside here and do the interior first because it's starting to get a little dark out, so I want to make sure we get decent lighting in here for you. But it's a really clean non-smoker inside, no pets. I mean, the interior is really about as nice as you can get. You know, you have a little bit of chipping here. It's a light gray interior. So if you're familiar with 1995, the camera's getting a little dark for some reason. It's making it look a little bit bluish, but it's definitely gray. But you can see nice paint throughout here. There's no hinge issues. You know, if you got hinge issues, it usually breaks up this plastic nylon piece. All manufacturer decals, no tape line here. If it ever been painted, you'd see, you know, tape marks, and you could feel the edge on it. Original one-piece pinstriping, another indicator top and bottom that it's been never been painted, along on the gas doors. If it had been painted door jambs, you'd see tape lines around here, and if it had been painted non-tape, you'd see tape lines here, tailgate, all over the place. Really nice dash. All the silver trim is in excellent condition. Just a little bit of wear on the steering wheel, but really nothing. Usually these things are pulled back and the material's all loose. It's got the captain style, you know, bucket seats you usually see in the Broncos, with the center console. Carpet's in really nice shape. You know, it's got covers. I mean, really about, you know, for a 20, working on its way to 24 years old. You know, it's got a manufacture date of April of 1995. But I mean, pretty much as nice as you can get. The front seats have been recovered. It's a little bit of a darker gray. For some reason, the camera, like it'll look like it's a lighter here, but it's really not in person. I don't know why the camera does that. Probably just being late. But I mean, it's all original, all the way down to the original stereo, never been messed with. It's got a trailer brake controller. You know, you look at all the lettering on all they're on the heater, the AC controls, all the power options. It's cool. It's got the, you know, the little sport mirrors, which I love these because these don't do any body damage to your truck if you bump into something. They just fold in. I think they look 10 times better. They're power. So those are a hard to find option that I love to see. Take you around here to the passenger side. You know, you got belt for 5 people. Again, carpet's in excellent shape. I mean, it's really just killer. I mean, a little darkening on the entry sides, but, you know, again, like I talked about, I mean, you just can't beat it for the age. A little bit of scuffing on the kick panel there. Really nice, clean door hinges both sides. Again, the door just shuts really nice. You know, armrests, these are often broken because people will climb through and put their leg on them and bust them. But, get this seat to spring forward here. But again, carpets are really nice back here. This got covers. You know, a couple little darkening areas, discoloring. But this full rear bench folds down to like a package tray if you want to haul a dog around or some tools, which is really cool about the extended cab trucks. Nice headliner, no smoking, no sagging, no cuts or slits or holes. Just perfect dash pad. You know, the ashtray's never been smoked in. I mean, there's just zero smells in here. You know, you can see this still works if you want to charge up your cell phone. You can see that's never been used. The other port still works, but a lot of times these are all loose and broken if they're, you know, used a lot. But door panels, you know, really nice condition. Neither one of the door panels is pulled away. They've never been taken off. There's no cuts or cracks. Just a little black mark there that would come off. The speaker grill here is a little bit discolored. common thing because they're metal. So just really nice rockers. There's underside photos of it. You know, it's nice, clean, original condition underside. It's got Wild Country all-terrain tires that have a lot of life left. We went through, had it checked out. We did the brakes, did an alignment. We did, when we did the brakes, we did the calipers, we did brake lines, we did oil change, anything it needed, it got. So we're gonna go ahead and start here. But one of the, you could tell this truck has been garaged and cared for by the condition of the headlights. I mean, these headlights are 23-year-old 90s plastic, and you'll often see, even on low mile trucks, if they're not garaged and taken care of, they just turn to like a yellow, and there's no condensation in there. But look at the crispness of those turn signal lights, just nice orange color. You know, also we come around here to the windows. The door felts are pretty good shape, but all the rubber's in excellent shape, but the door felts do have some cracking. But if you look at like the pillar on the wing windows, it's nice and black, it's not faded out. And the cool thing is you can get these in and outer set of 4 for 35 bucks at the door. It's just, these are just great trucks to have because you can get anything you want for them. Bumper, as you can see, and all the chrome has nice deep reflection, really nice aging, all the trim around the bumper, the license plates, just nice deep black. The coves are still nice dark gray that they were factory. Got a couple little scratches on that one. Hood, you got a couple little chips here. Nothing big. A couple little chips there. And you got a larger chip right there. Let me move around here so you can see it right there. No chips or no cracks in the window, but it does have a chip right kind of in the center. I'll show you from the inside. You know, we can get a window done usually for about 175 bucks, but this is just a chip. And then I just noticed it looks like over here we do have a crack. It probably popped out in the heat here. But yeah, there was a chip and it cracked down here. It's been getting really hot in the 90s here, so that probably did happen. We can get the window replaced for you, but over the years we stopped replacing them if they don't have a crack that's really ugly, just because we did a couple of windows and then most of our vehicles ship out to different states and then they got chipped along the way. So, but it's something we could definitely get done, and that's not a problem. A couple little scratches here, little small guys. The Bushwhacker fender flares, I did take these off, you know, just to make sure the conditions underneath there. It's completely rust free, but the paint is a little bit worn underneath where the fender flare is. I cleaned them all out. There wasn't much in there, but and I made sure that they were tight with new screws, but there's no rusting. You know, underneath this is a Northwest truck, so you can see it's really nice condition. You know, original 4x4 decal right here. You know, has the proper aging and everything. But I'll go back over here and get started before I get carried away. You know, you get a couple tiny little chips, but this is really about it. You're just gonna get these little guys, and I mean, on a year of this truck has just got a beautiful presence to it. You know, you do have little stone chips down here. Ford, for whatever reason, I don't know why they did their two-tone trucks. They would always paint the truck completely in the lesser color and then tape it off at the manufacturer and do the rest of the color. So this truck was, so it is kind of a bummer, like if you have a, you've seen like the dark green with the light green in the middle or the white in the middle, it's like you get a little chip and you get this bright green coming through, kind of like you do here with the little maroon. So you could go through and touch that up, but really this truck looks outstanding. It doesn't take away from it at all. Little wear, typical on the rocker. It did have some camper tie downs on it that put a little wear in the paint there. It's got nice bed rail protectors. Had a canopy on it most of its life, so you got a nice straight bulkhead. Along with that, you always have really nice bedsides. You know, you have a little chip there, but you don't have any side loading scratches, no side loading dents. You have a tiny little scratch there, little chip there. You know, a little chipping around the emblem, or I mean the decal. There's a little chip there. The lower decal or pinstripe does have a couple areas where it's chipped. You know, you have these, oh, that's a bug, but a little chip there. Again, here it flaked out, but look how clean that is right there, that original paint. You can see that beautiful Oxford white. You know, the front of the rear of the cab's not dented in. It's got the nice rear slider. We got pictures at the top, but no clear coat issues, no lifting paint. Bumper's in really nice shape. You know, they had some little holes there for when they had the camper. Both taillights are a little bit faded, but again, no cracks, no chips, so they look really good. Just a couple little scratches and scuffs on the top of the tailgate, typical tailgate wear. Chips there. The rear aluminum panels in really nice shape, no dents. They're really thin, so they do get damaged easily, so you can kind of see the condition of just how clean this truck is. The end of the thing is these little silver guys have pretty much the integrity of spray paint, and they often really quickly flake out. You look behind, that's good condition. So seeing how nice and silver these are is another thing that stands out to me when I buy these trucks. How clean and cared for it is. A couple of scratches there, a little chip. Again, same kind of wear. There's a couple little, chips. Little guys. Like those that size. Really nice down here. Just a couple of chips. The fender flares have really protected the bottom of the bed. A little hairline scratch there. 2 little chips. But man, you look down these bed sides. It's just beautiful. It's like I'm not a canopy guy, but I love buying canopy trucks because or tonneau covers, because you gotta load everything from the back like you should. Nobody's coming up here with a big box and letting go and denting the side. The only side really is some scratching right here, you'll see, and it's just got a little tiny little crease right there. So you could probably get a paintless tank guy to iron that out. But again, it doesn't really take away from the truck. This door felt is a little cracking, but that's it. So again, I'll take you, pop that hood real quick, and take you underneath the hood, see the 460. It's an XLT, so you got pretty much all you could get in 1995. And it's cool because these are getting to be, like in this state, 1 more year and you got collector plates. But look, this isn't, we don't have our trucks detailed or detail our trucks up and have armor all sprayed all over the place and engine dressing. This is the real deal, I got dirty hands from crawling around underneath it for pictures, but you don't see any wet grease. It's Motorcraft parts. The fan shroud isn't all shiny with armor all, no armor all sprayed up here. But the underside of the hood is just unbelievable. That is just clean. If you have one of these things blow a water pump or radiator hose, it just coats it and stuff. Or if you go 4-wheeling and off-road, you'll just get mud that you can never get off the back of the firewall, but it's just clean and crisp. You couldn't have a cleaner engine bay on this truck. It has an open element air cleaner that's been added on, so it gives it it kind of makes it feel a little lighter, a little crisper throttle. But finding a 95 F250 with these killer colors, low ownership and miles, is going to be tough to find. It looks great, has a nice stance with the weld out backs, and it's going to be going at no reserve. So please, let me know if you have any questions or if you need further videos or pictures. I'm always quick to respond and get them to you. So good luck, everybody.